everyone. I'm Melissa here, and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment, and welcome to Fun Friday. I have got Matthew with us tonight, and we are going to be playing Things. This was a game I got for Christmas. So I don't think I've ever played it before.
I've never even heard of it.
I don't know. It says you won't believe the things you'll hear. So I don't know. I don't know if this is like a full version of the game or like a travel version. I have no idea.
Is this R-rated? Like things you'll hear?
I have no idea, Matthew.
No idea.
It's for 4 or more players, ages 14 to adults. There are little notepads here. I don't know if we're going to use those. We'll see.
Okay.
Because it's for 4 or more players, and there's 2, so we're going to modify this.
But there's hundreds of viewers out there, so you are in a way.
So there's 2 packs of cards. We're going to modify this. It says humor in a box. 107 topic cards.
Humor in a box. That's awesome.
107 topic cards. The object is laughter, apparently, is the object.
Alrighty.
So, but if you're concerned about winning,
if the object is humor in a box, you could just put me in a box and you would have had.
Here's how you play. You pick a topic, have everyone write a response, and then take turns trying to guess who said what. Obviously, we can't play that way.
Okay.
So I think this will probably be more of just a discussion.
Okay.
Is probably what we're going to do.
Yeah, like you just pull a card and we'll
yeah, and just,
okay. Wing it.
Talking about it, thinking about it, making funny jokes. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Setup. Place the cards in a pile so everyone can reach them. Each player needs a pencil and several response strips, which I don't think we do. Decide how many rounds to play. They recommend enough rounds so that each player can be the reader at least once.
So 2.
But smaller groups may want to add a few more rounds. Choose a scorekeeper. That player needs to keep track. The player who suggested playing, great idea, is the reader for that first round.
That's you.
Draw a topic card and read it aloud. Everyone, including the reader, writes a response, but for this, we're just going to say it. We're not going to write it down.
Yeah.
Be funny, creative, or straightforward as you like. Very important. Please don't feel the need to write down the truth, unless, of course, the truth is funny.
Sometimes there's nothing funnier than the truth.
That's true. Okay, so you do all that. So, yep, let's just play.
All right.
So like I said, we're not going to be playing exactly how they want.
Conversational, thought-provoking, and laughter in a box.
But we will find out.
I am also a stand-up comedian. If I could just package laughter in a box and ship it, we would be wealthy.
Yes.
A lot of hang time on you agreeing on that. That was, that hurt. Yes, that is the link to my website on the screen right now. Thanks, editor.
Not a sponsor. Okay. We're going to shuffle these up.
Aren't I not a sponsor? I guess.
Yeah, you're not a sponsor. You should be. You could be.
Do I gotta pay you for that ad time now?
Not a bad idea.
There is a disclaimer that runs on all your videos that says this is not sponsored and that you're not officially endorsing.
Yeah, that's true, because I'm not.
You know what you could do for a future Melissa Moment? You could do a review of my comedy.
Let's think about that for a second. Do you want me to do a review of your comedy?
Yeah.
Let's start the game.
All right.
For example.
All right. You're the first reader.
Oh, this is a great question. Things you hope will never be done by robots. Now, let's stop for a second because this is a family friendly show.
Very family friendly.
And we're going to keep it that way.
Absolutely.
So things you hope will never be done by robots.
Well, that's fair, because if it is a family-friendly thing, you can never actually do a review of my act. So,
do you have a thing?
Things that I hope will never be done by robots. Well, we'll start with my job, right?
Right. You don't want to be out of a job.
Right. So we don't want comedy or sales to be done by a robot. I also have never been big on robot pets. A lot of times people like a
No.
robot dog and all these like simulate. I don't think you can do. And another thing that robots are trying to do is be your friend. Have you ever
Mm.
seen any of these apps that are like you can download a friend?
Yeah, they did a whole Disney movie on that.
Really?
Yeah, we saw that.
Do we do
Remember?
which download?
I don't know. He wanted a robot. All his friends had these robot friends, and he
Oh
wanted one.
yes,
He
yes,
never
yes,
got
yeah. And
one, and
then what he
then
got was all yeah. I remember that now.
okay,
But I mean, like
it's
as
been
an
done.
app, you can yeah. So I don't want a robot friend. I don't want a robot replacement for my work.
Mm.
What else? What do you not want to be done by a robot? Oh, and a partner, of course. I would not want AMelissaMoment to be done by robots. Wonder if we could get like an AI to do
I
your
think I'd
episode.
be okay with a partner as a robot. I think I would be. Because you could
You
program
mean
them
like
to do
philosophically, if you
the
weren't with me?
garbage and the cleaning and to pick up after themselves. And I think I'd be okay with
I've
that.
been programmed to do all those things.
No. One
Okay,
thing that
but
I wouldn't want to be done by a robot
so
is
if you weren't with me, would you have a robot partner? Really?
I don't know. Maybe. I know a robot would be programmed to let me talk, so that would be
All right, all
that
right.
would be all right. I'm just saying it has some upsides. Um, I personally wouldn't want a robot to take over the funeral industry. I wouldn't want
I never even
that.
thought of that.
I wouldn't want that. I
Is
would want an actual human to do that part because I know you can program robots to be compassionate and stuff, but it's not the same.
hmm.
So I think I would want a human to continue that role.
So you don't mean like the body disposal. You mean like the funeral
Everything.
services.
Everything.
Well, but
For example, so here's some background. I am trained as a funeral director and embalmer. Okay? So I'm speaking from experience here, and personally for me, when I am taking care of someone's loved one, I treat them with the utmost respect, and I treat them as if they're still here. So, for example, when I'm taking care of them, I do talk to them. Some people think that's weird, but I do. Just like, hello, Mr. Whatever it is, I'm just going to be washing your hair today, or what, I just feel it's a respect
it's a
thing.
dignity thing.
It is. And if that was my father, brother, grandfather, whatever, I would want them to be treated as the person I knew them to be. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think robots can give that. I think robots, it would just be, here's the job, do the job, done. I don't think that's the way I would want my loved ones' last moments, whether you believe in souls or not, whatever. But I think I would want that human element to continue to be there.
I'll tell you, one of the times when you are at your absolute best is when you are consulting someone who's grieving or going through a hard situation like that, and you could program all the AI and all the robot in the world. It's just not going to be the same as someone who can empathize with what's going on.
That's exactly it.
So
Yeah.
so outside of like yeah the dignity of the process itself, I never thought of that as a like every time you think of AI like it's taking away manufacturing jobs or farming jobs or now they're talking about doing lawyers and doctors.
Cashier jobs, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's already happened, right? So
Yeah, somehow we get less customer service. Somehow now I am doing my own
where
bagging
was I? Oh, you know where I was that now has computerized tills where you check yourself out? Michael's Craft Store. They are all self-serve tills now. It's strange.
Oh yeah. I remember that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was there and I was buying an item and all the self-serve tills. Now, I am a fan. I'm a fan of self-serve tills. However,
Really?
I love self-serve tills. I love them more than an actual cashier because I'm better at the job than they are. I'm more efficient. I pack things better. It's just a better experience.
You don't have to talk to anybody?
Exactly.
Okay.
However, what I hate about self-serve tills is when they do not have a pay by cash option, because I pay by cash. I don't use credit cards or debit cards. I use cash. So when I go to a self-serve till and it's cash or credit only, it upsets me.
Debit or credit only.
Whatever, yes. They did have one till at the very end, and one person who was watching everyone check themselves out that can go work the manual till if you want to pay cash. And that's what I had to do, because I was like, can I pay cash? Oh, sure, I'll help you until whatever. So
zero.
So there was that. But I'd much rather just do a self-serve till with cash. So anyway.
Have you been talking on the Wellness Wednesdays about all the cash?
Yeah, I talked about that. I don't know if they've seen that video yet or not. I'm not sure,
well,
but
it was
filmed.
Seeing this.
I don't know if they did.
You will be seeing soon.
It's coming up if you haven't seen it yet.
All right. Anything else that you don't want done by robots?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's flip it. What's something you would love to see be done by robots? You can't wait for robots to take it out of your hands so you never have to do it again. Thank you, robots. It is now Jetsons.
House cleaning.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can program them to do a really good job.
Because apparently you can't train your partner to do a good job.
Caregiving, when you are recovering from surgery or you have a cold, especially for women, okay? Because I feel that...
I feel red coming on.
When women are going through something like that, they are expected to still do everything they usually do, which is usually the cooking and the cleaning and the taking care of the children, right? Women rarely get time off when they need it. Men, if they get a sniffle, oh my gosh, I'm in bed for a week, let me call my mom. It's a horrible situation. So I think it would be nice to have robots be able to take care of you when you aren't feeling well, or you're recovering from surgery, or you can't do things, you know. Even just like if you're someone who's short, vertically challenged, and you're trying to get something on the top shelf, robot, right? They got those telescopic arms. Perfect.
So when you're alive, you want a robot to take care of you. When you're dead, you want a person to take care of you.
I think so. I think that seems right.
That's a good flip.
Yeah. Okay, next card. That was fun.
I think it'd just be better if I ask you the questions and you, as Melissa Moment, give your opinions.
No, I think our audience wants to see both of our opinions. Male, female, right? We look at things differently.
Right, wrong.
You know, right, wrong. It's just the way it goes. So.
That's how I gestured, right?
I'm aware.
Things, is a theme.
Yes.
Things you like to keep close by. This actually could be a good series of episodes.
Yeah,
I kind of like this.
It could be.
Things you like to keep close by.
A lot of things.
Enemies.
Yeah.
Keep your enemies close.
You definitely do need to keep your enemies close.
What's weird, as much of a joke as that is, we have established several enemies in our life.
I'm joking.
Me as an enemy, or I'm the one causing the enemies?
I think you're causing the enemies for the most part.
I think we're pretty easy to get along with people.
I would like to think so.
We've had a couple people out there that have just been like, we're going to, yeah.
And it didn't end well for them.
No.
So I don't recommend it.
Yeah, but anyway, okay. What are things you want to keep
your enemies close?
What are you going to keep? A box of laughter?
There's a lot of stuff I want to keep close by. I want to keep my money close by. I want to keep my family close by. I want to keep, I mean, I don't know, friends, I guess, weapons, you know, things that you're going to need. I'm a planner, so I like to keep a lot of stuff close by. You know, you got to have candles, and you got to have flashlights, and you got to have a go bag, and you got to have all this stuff just in case, right?
Do you have a go bag?
Doesn't matter. It's being prepared is important, right? You know, money in different currencies, different passports. You got to be ready for anything. Is all I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you keep close by?
There's not a lot
Mm.
that I like to keep close by. I really dislike if my phone is dead.
Technology.
Well,
and cords. Oh, you like cords.
It's not so much that I need to have cords nearby. It's ever since we've decided as a society to have no more landlines, right? Like the idea of if I'm on the road and I crash, I want my phone in my pocket, not flying across the car to the other
That's
side of
true.
the car.
Having your phone close by. It's an important thing nowadays, right?
Yeah,
it's our connection to everything.
I'm always like, how far away am I from my phone? Did I leave my phone at home?
Yeah,
So-
when I accidentally leave my phone at home, it's like the end of the world. I literally am halfway to where I'm going, and I'm like,
Yeah.
should I turn around and get it? Right? Because it's like you kind of need it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like my phone, I can't check my Facebook.
No, but it's like, what if I get in an
like,
accident and
yeah.
I can't call anyone? What I mean, yeah, I
Like,
can see that.
and the thing is, like, I don't carry a lot of my medical records. But I have like my healthcare number in my phone. I have
everything.
Violet's. Like I have like
Yeah.
information I need is in there. I can't remember any of my friends' phone numbers.
No, I know yours.
Yeah, I know
yours.
yours
is about the only number I know. I
That's
don't know
it.
anyone else.
I know your
I
number.
don't even know my mom's number. I have to look it up.
They live in a condo, and I haven't been there in like 3 months. I went there like 2 days ago.
You can remember the
I couldn't
apartment?
remember the apartment number.
I've done
I had
that.
to look it in the register.
I've done that. I'm
So-
like 3 something. I don't know.
The phone is like I have given like you think about my calendar, you think about my communications, you think about where I'm going. I want to listen to a podcast. So I think like that's the only thing that strikes me is I don't want that to get too far away from me. And of course, yeah, I keep family close and you know, but I mean that's
secondary to the phone. That's okay.
Well, the phone's more help, really.
It depends. Okay, you ready for the next one?
What weapons?
I always have a weapon close by. Anything could be a weapon, though. Seriously.
Is there a weapon in the field of view of this right now?
Oh yeah, you could use anything for a weapon.
Yeah, kitchen knife, but I mean like that.
There's lots of
This
weapons.
is a lot of stuff in this house that I'm gonna go rewatch a lot of those Toss It Tuesdays.
This is a marble table. This is great for just like I'm just saying. There's weapons anywhere.
All right. Next.
Okay, next. Ready? Here we go.
How many are we doing? Like 2 each, 3 each?
I don't know. We're just having fun. It's a box of laughter. Okay. Fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact. The first weapon I ever used on someone was a blank.
Okay. Things that make your heart beat faster. Realizing you forgot your phone at home.
Things that make my heart beat faster.
Yep.
Confrontation.
Yeah, you don't like confrontation.
I'm non-confrontational. Which is conflict less than confrontation. Like I love a good debate. I love a good boisterous conversation. I can mix it up, but like a conflict gets my heart going. Doesn't matter if I'm like in the right or in the wrong. That gets my heart going. Things that make my heart beat faster. All your Melissa moments where you were showing the dresses from Burlington, your Burlington videos, that worked. What else makes my heart beat faster? Christmas night.
Christmas Eve?
Yep, Christmas Eve when I'm like laying in bed.
And you're excited. You still got that excited. Santa's coming.
Well, it's not that what Santa got. It's to see the family and see the daughter's excitement.
Yeah, it changes from when you're a kid and you're excited to open your presents, and when you're an adult and you're excited to see your children open their presents. That's definitely a difference.
You know what else makes my heart beat faster? No matter how many times I go through it, that 3 seconds, but when the plane is, you think it's going to touch down.
Oh, and it doesn't.
And then it because like you know you're over the runway, you know the wheels are down, you know you're about to feel that and then you don't, and you're like, shouldn't we? Oh, now we're landing.
Oh yeah.
That 2 seconds right before landing gets me every time. I try to sleep through it as much as I can.
Yeah, you sleep a lot on planes. For me, horror movies, but I love it.
Still?
I love it though. Doesn't your heart beat faster when you're watching a horror movie?
No.
Like jump scares and stuff? Aren't you like,
No.
oh my gosh, and your heart's like going a mile a minute?
You've seen so many horror movies. You still get scared by them?
I don't get scared. I didn't say that. That's not the
Oh,
question.
okay.
What makes your heart beat faster?
All right.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I like that feeling. I like watching horror movies and scary movies and, you know,
But you don't,
serial killer
but
documentaries.
You don't like thriller stuff. You don't like.
Oh, I like all that.
No, but what I mean is, like, you're not a thrill seeker. You wouldn't jump off a cliff.
No, I'm not, which is funny because I don't like any of that. I don't like any uncertainty, but I like scary movies, which is weird. It doesn't really...
Scary from the safety of your bed or couch.
I guess so. I don't know.
What else?
It's different.
What else?
When I've been wronged, my heart beats faster.
Well, that never happens.
No, I'm serious though. Like when someone has wronged me, and I'm not saying it was just mean or said something rude. I'm saying when they've actually took the time to plan a strategy to either make me look bad or hurt my reputation or spread rumors or lies about me, then it's like my heart beats faster because it's on.
Does that happen often? I can't recall.
It happened more when I owned the business.
Okay, yes, yeah.
It happened more then. So
the occasional online confrontation.
Yeah, online confrontations, right? We've all been there where we start writing something and then we take a second and we're like, delete it all because it's not going to matter. You know, we've all been there, right?
Yeah, but that does get you riled. I can't believe they posted this. So I posted a completely rational, well-reasoned response, and they just went, no.
Yeah,
and you just snap.
Because I'm logical. And to me, if you have evidence and proof to back up what you're saying, that's a logical thing where people should be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. But then you have these idiots
when someone
who
says
just
you're
like,
wrong,
no.
When someone says you're wrong and can't back it up.
Yes.
When they just say, I disagree.
Yeah, I need proof.
Yeah.
I need proof that I'm wrong, right? Is that your phone?
Yeah, someone calling me, I think?
Oh, apparently.
Yeah. Oh,
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Jarvis, he'll never watch this, so should we make fun of Jarvis?
Jarvis better not make your heart go faster.
No, but he makes your heart go faster when you're just like, oh, Jarvis is calling.
He hasn't called in a week.
Let's move on. I think it's your turn for a card. We'll talk more about Jarvis on another episode. Oh, is this a good follow-up?
Yeah, that's a great one. Things you wish you were good at.
Oh, do you want to go first?
No.
Oh.
I wish I was better at cleaning and being programmed and being a perfect partner.
I wish I were good at.
Things you wish you were good at. I really wish I had learned how to play an instrument.
Yeah, I wish I had stuck with playing an instrument.
Piano or guitar.
I wish I had stuck with playing violin. I took it when I was younger and then I stopped.
Yeah.
I wish I had stuck with that.
You have to get to a level of unconscious competence.
Mm.
And everything that I'm good at, I'm amazingly good at, to the point where I could just sit down and do it.
But the stuff you aren't good at.
But like a piano, the amount of time it would take to get to that level, I wish. I could just sit down and play something.
I wish I was good at dancing. I'm not a good dancer. I never learned how to dance. I wish I was good at that. Ooh, another thing I wish I was good at is wearing and walking in high-heeled shoes. I wish I could do it. I have tried and I cannot do it. Like I will break an ankle, but I wish I could wear and walk in high-heeled shoes.
There's one thing I really wish I was good at, and what disappoints me is how much time and effort I've put into it. I can't cook. And I don't know if it's a byproduct of some of my personality traits, but I've worked as a line cook. My dad's a very good cook. I still struggle to make a box of macaroni and cheese. And as much as you were saying earlier, I wish a robot could take care of me and do all the things that a woman is like you are expected to do. I would love to take cooking off your plate more than once in a while. But
right now your version of taking off my plate is let's order in.
Yeah, but here's the thing is I'm bad at it. It's not like I'm just I wish I could be better. I wish I could make fancy eggs Benedict or something. I'm talking like my anxiety level is through the roof.
You know, I actually thought about getting you cooking lessons as a gift at one point because I'm like, maybe cooking lessons
money out the window
would help you. I don't know. I don't know.
Like if you are going to give me cooking lessons, it's got to be a different method of teaching than usually get taught.
Well, that's what I was thinking it because obviously me trying to teach you isn't working. So
no, but you're not the first. Like I've had professional cooks in restaurants try to teach me how to cook. I've had my dad. Like you're an excellent cook.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not talking like, hey, I'm a bad cook. Like I'm telling you, like I make a subpar peanut butter and jelly. Yeah,
Violet does complain a lot when you cook. Doesn't matter what it is. She's like, "Can Mom make it?" You know. I know you try. I also wish you were better at cooking. Okay.
That's good. Let's go with other things that okay. That's interesting. Other things you wish I was better at.
Yeah, cooking.
Okay. All right.
I wish you were better at cooking.
All right, let's do one more each here.
Okay. Sorry guys, it's getting late. I'm tired. Okay.
Apparently thinking about how bad I cook is very exhausting. There have been some bad ones.
Things that calm you down.
My hot tub.
Yeah, you like
my hot tub is my oasis from the universe. And it doesn't matter how mad and how horrible and how terrible the world is.
Yeah.
I get in there and come back 20 minutes later and the world is okay again. That is what music as well. But music can like rile me up or calm me down. But it's my hot tub. I highly recommend buying one.
I highly recommend checking with your partner first and making sure you're on the same page.
Oh, that was fun, dude.
I don't know what calms me down. Being alone, I think, calms me down because people suck the energy out of me. And sometimes...
So me going into my hot tub calms you down.
Yeah, I just need alone time, you know, whatever that is, whether I just sit and watch TV by myself or I read a book or I go out and get a coffee or I go for a drive or a walk. Just being alone. The other thing that really calms me down and makes me feel better is going to the gym. I really enjoy it a lot. And it sucks because I'm on medical leave still and I haven't been in there and that's really driving me crazy. So that calms me down a lot.
Anything else?
When she was here, our puppy Susie would calm me down. Just sitting with her.
Yeah.
Really helped.
She could sense when you needed.
Yeah. She was good at that. That's all I can think about, though.
Sometimes doing Melissa Moments calms you down.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get on my little rants and stuff and just get it out there, you know.
Yeah, so for anybody who may not know, Melissa Moment started when I was...
you had a podcast.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It was terrible. But I asked if Melissa wanted to do a Melissa Minute.
A minute. 60 seconds.
And she would call, this guy just cut me off in traffic, blah, 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 people don't know how to drive, blah, blah, this has been a Melissa Minute, blah. And then it became 2 minutes, and then it became 4 minutes.
I talk a lot. You guys know
this. And then
this.
they became the only thing that my 8 viewers wanted to hear. So
I was a hit. They liked it.
I quit, and a Melissa Moment was started.
Yeah, we definitely had to change it from a minute to a moment because I can't do minutes. I've had people, other influencers actually say to me, you got to do TikTok. You got to get on TikTok. And you know what? I watch TikTok. I watch their TikToks. They're great. I don't have the capacity to stick to the TikTok time frame because I talk a lot. So that's why I haven't been on TikTok. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day you guys keep saying I should do it. But I don't think I can stick to that. You know, it'll be a part 1, part 2, part 20. That's what it's going to turn into if I try to do TikTok at this point. But we'll see. Maybe in the future. We'll see.
Okay. This is a box of laughter.
Oh, here we go.
Things your mom does best.
Oh, now
Your mom.
Okay, your mom. Now
No,
let's remember.
Whoa. Wow.
Let's remember.
They don't watch.
Out of our moms, my mom. Hi, mom. She's watching. My mom has recently told me she's been watching all my videos.
Really?
Yeah. Say hi to your mother-in-law. So, out of our moms, the only one we know that doesn't watch is your mom.
Yeah. Well, that's what she does best. Not watch.
She does best not watch my videos.
So your mom makes a mean butter tart.
He's been going on about these butter tarts.
Your mom can bake. Your mom can bake. Your mom can cook. She's crushed some Thanksgiving dinners.
Half the time, I think the only reason you go over there is you're hoping that she's baked something.
Yes, and if she hasn't baked something, there's a box of something. It's a hospitable. You know what she does? She's hospitable. So what is
okay? But we want to know.
Your mom does best.
She does best. She. That is true. It doesn't matter.
Table,
we'll be like, oh, we don't need a lot. At Christmas time, we'll just have a few little finger foods. We had enough to feed 40 people. You know, because that's the way she's always been. She's always got to have enough food for everyone and have these and that. And it's always been like that. So she does know how to cook and how to put on a spread. That's for sure.
What else does your mom do best?
What does my mom do best?
Well, hang time on this.
I'm stuck on the food, the cooking, the baking. That's how she's always been like that. She does take care of Violet really well. Violet loves going over to Grandma and Grandpa's house.
She's patient.
She's patient. She's very generous. Always calling to see how we are. You know, always checking up on us and how are things going? I haven't talked to you in a while, that kind of thing. So yeah, she's really good about that. She's also a planner, so she's really good at planning things, like far in advance. Mm-hmm. Like she's really good at that. She's really good at, Christmas is coming in 3 months. Let's figure out what's happening. You know, she's really good at planning in advance and doing that kind of stuff. So I would say those are all of her strong points. What does your mom do best?
My mom knows how to live in the moment. My mom knows how to make the most of today and not worry about tomorrow. She's very present in the moment. And she knows, she also is exceptionally good at her job.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
She's really, really good.
I know what she does, but I've never actually seen her work, so.
She's highly regarded in her business. She's asked to train, so she does her job very well.
Did you hear
One
that?
of those weapons.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was just the freezer.
Is that what that was?
Turning over.
What was
that was the freezer. I don't know.
We don't have an ice maker. Okay, I don't know what
we do now, apparently. So that's what my mom does well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's our moms in a nutshell. Yeah. We're going to do one more because I don't want to leave it on the moms.
My mom is tenacious. She'll tell me to cut my ponytail for 16 years now. And she'd be like, this'll be the time you listened.
Things that were simply a misunderstanding.
The hot tub. I thought you knew.
Yeah, how could I possibly know if you didn't tell me? How? Okay.
I thought
this is what happens.
I was just kidding. That was a joke. That was a box of laughter.
This is not just a misunderstanding.
The box of laughter. La la la.
So
that was funny.
This is what happened.
Oh.
I don't know how long we had been married for.
This is not a vent your feelings episode. This is a fun Friday. This is not a fun fact.
Okay, then let's skip that one.
No.
It's okay.
Tell the story.
Oh, here we go.
No. I want things that are simply misunderstood. You misunderstood that I wanted you to stop. Go ahead.
Okay.
The hot tub is not a misunderstanding.
I don't know how long we've been married for. He has been talking forever. I want a hot tub. I want a hot tub. I want a hot tub. I'd love a hot tub. I want to get a hot tub. Let's look at these hot tubs. Every time we go to like...
That's the detailed conversation I have.
Yeah, pretty much. It was. every time like you go to the exhibition, you know how they have, you know, in the little Jubilee building, they have like all the little hot tub sales there and they have all the hot tubs. He'd always like just go and just drool over all these hot tubs. And I didn't want to get a hot tub because I don't particularly like hot tubs. I just saw dollar signs. I'm like, that's a lot of money. And to be fair, a lot of the things you've purchased in the past, you have not used and have sat there.
Like what?
All your video game systems. You need all of them. And they sit there.
There's no TV to hook them up to.
That's not true. So excuses, right? So that's what I was worried about. I'm like, great, we're going to spend all this money on a hot tub and it's going to sit there and he's not going to take care of it and it's going to get gross and it's another job that I'm going to have to do because that's how it always works. And I was like, no. And to be fair, at the time, we weren't in the best financial position. So I was like, we can't afford it. There's other things I would rather put that money toward. No, no, no. So whatever, life goes on. That we had that conversation probably 3 times where he's like, I want a hot tub. And I was like, no, for these reasons. And he would be like, okay, yeah, you're right. Not the right time. We had that about 3 times over a course of like 3 years. Okay. One day, I can't remember where I was. I think I was at work. I came home and our driveway, we have a driveway.
Do we still have, we still at the store?
Yeah. I was very long driveway. And then we have a fence.
We did not have the financial.
We have a fence.
Oh, yeah, I did do this.
That separates our backyard with the gate to get in.
I could cut all this off.
That gets into the backyard. So I park in the driveway. So I'm pulling into my driveway. My fence is down.
Missing.
I'm not saying it's like fallen over. I'm saying it's no longer there. He's not home.
Did I do that?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even remember this.
I know you don't.
That was a misunderstanding.
So I called him because I'm thinking something happened. Like, oh my gosh, why is the fence down? Like,
I remember.
I called him and I said, our fence is down. What happened? Oh, yeah, Steve and I took that down. Steve's our neighbor.
Who doesn't watch? Phew.
And I'm like, why did you take the fence down? They're delivering the hot tub today.
Yeah, see, now that leads me to believe that I probably mentioned I bought a hot tub.
They're delivering the hot tub today.
I think probably what
Today.
What probably happened was earlier that week I probably went, oh, by the way, I bought that hot tub. And you sort of went, oh, yeah, sure you did. Yeah.
Today. Like within a couple hours. They're delivering the... And excuse me? I'm sorry. I must not have heard you properly. Say that again, please. Yeah, I got a really great deal.
Oh, I did.
I got a really great deal on a hot tub. Now, this wasn't a split decision walking by a hot tub place. Hey, we have a floor model for $5,000 off of the sticker price if you take it right now.
Look,
Impulse.
Jarvis is calling again.
Boom. Should we put him on?
No, it's not.
Boom. Okay, here's my money. I didn't even think about this decision. No. This is Matthew going between 2 different hot tub places, getting a price from this guy, taking that price to this guy, getting a lower price here, going back to this was a calculated decision that did not involve his wife. Okay? So at this point...
You know, we go back to things that you wish you could do well. I did a great job on this negotiation.
At this point, what do I do?
This was one of those things where it was like, you can have the deal right now, but it has to be this model and it has to be now. Because I got... Now, to be fair, I bought this pre-COVID.
It was pre-COVID.
So before the prices went through the roof, because when COVID hit, all of a sudden, the hot tubs, you couldn't buy one to save your life. This same hot tub now is like 3 times the cost.
It was still a very large expense.
It's amazing.
That was not discussed with me, that you chose to do. So my options as a loving wife were
As a loving wife, that's an important word. Let's keep loving in there.
Were to do the whole yell at him, kick him out,
Get a weapon.
Go
bag.
bodily harm, the whole thing,
Which we do
or
not condone.
let him have his hot tub, which I did. I said, fine. They delivered it. They put it in place. A place I was not wanting it to go because it originally had my nice fireplace under an overhang and I could sit there when it was raining outside and enjoy, because I like to sit outside under like an overhang when it's raining. You know, you get that fresh air and it's just beautiful listening to the rain and it calms me. And that was like my little solitude right there. And he ripped it out and put a hot tub there. But I said, okay, have your hot tub. So they delivered it, and he filled it. Now, to be fair, now, years later, you do use your hot tub. You do take care of your hot tub for the most part. I wish you take care of it a little bit better than you do, but I also take care of it. I rarely use it, but I still make sure it's clean. And I let him have his hot tub. Now you're probably thinking, wow, Melissa, you are an amazing wife. And they're not wrong. I am. But I did not just let him have the hot tub. Okay, because I know there's going to be a day. There's going to be a day where I'm going to want something. And it's going to be expensive. And I'm just going to wait for that call of him saying, what is this? And I'll say, oh yeah, they delivered that today. And everything will be right again. So that's the hot tub story. I have not done that yet. I'm still hanging on to that card, and it will be played at some point in my life. But yeah, I'm sure when I do get something, you will just be like, wow, honey, that's wonderful. And that'll be it.
It'll simply be a misunderstanding.
Just a misunderstanding.
So there's like another like 150 cards of this.
There's a lot.
So is this an ongoing series?
It might be. I mean, we have lots of games and stuff to play, but I kind of like this. It makes us think about things. So yeah, I hope you guys kind of played along a little bit there too.
Yeah, you know what? And go back in the comments. Like if you've got things that you wish a robot would do for you or wouldn't do, or things
what does your mom do best? You know, things like that. We'd love to hear from you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching this Fun Friday, and we will definitely see you next time. Bye, guys.